and getting a seventh round knockout over Luis Ortiz. What's going on? Get the smoke and Tommy. What's going on, bro? And the other guy in the chat, I'm not too sure who he is. Anyway, it's been a hectic weekend. Some good boxing. You know what I'm saying? The Wilder fight. When I scored it, I actually missed the fight. I caught it hours later, and when I was watching the fight, it was very frustrating. You know what I mean? It's very frustrating. Wilder's very patient, very precise, and he got the job done. What we expected. Could he done it earlier? Could it have been a more exciting fight? I guess so. Like a beat fight in Detroit. Yeah, oh boy, listen, it's 2020, right? Listen, Mayweather is joining with Dana White, right? They joined together, and Mayweather see the numbers of KSI and Logan Paul. You know, Mayweather is very competitive, right? So he joined with Dana White, and the fight obviously Khabib. If he can get Khabib will be his highest payday. Khabib's gonna take the fight. Saudi Arabia, that's what I'm hearing. That's inside information now. That's what I'm hearing. It's going to be in Saudi Arabia because they're paying so much money. You know, Mayweather loves money, and Khabib is like, yo. But you know the thing about Khabib, he fights for his country. I'm not too sure. I think he's okay, but it will be his career payday, and Dana White's career payday. Mayweather in a fight that he knows 100% he could win, and he can make money. Khabib will fight. You know, I think they'll go ahead. I think they'll go ahead because look, Khabib beat Conor McGregor. He's like the hottest thing. You know his stand up ain't that good. It's gonna be ass whooping. It's gonna be a boxing match because Mayo's the A side. Um, yeah, I can see that actually going down, man. We're in the age of cross matches, right? You saw Fury go to WWE. You see Brock Lesnar go to UFC. You know what I'm saying? You see Mayweather fighting Conor McGregor, KSI Logan Paul. We're in a different time. The same rules they were fighting in the boxing room with Conor McGregor, the same rules in the Saudi Arabia. Kenny Bayless will probably be the referee, bring boxing commission over, and just get it on. Khabib will probably, Khabib, them guys are competitive. And remember, again, it'll be their highest payday. The money Khabib can do to go back to Chesna in Russia, he can, you know what I mean? He can build loads of schools, and Mayweather loves the money. Mayweather keeps beating guys that really and truly on his feet could be. Hey, maybe it could be took. He's been out the ring long enough. At least Khabib's been competing, or has he recently does wrestling. He's just a wrestler, so it's about even. Khabib may beat Mayweather. He hits hard. He does hit hard enough, but his boxing, he has no boxing skills. Mayweather's very good. I tell you what, in the clinch, Mayweather mind he don't break his arms in there, man. You know what I'm saying? So I feel that's what's going on. That's what I'm hearing. Dana White, Mayweather, Khabib, Agamemnon in Saudi Arabia, because they're the ones going to pop the money, and that's what I'm hearing. So I put it out. I mean, I wouldn't have put it out. I mean, the poster. Let me find the full poster, right? So let me find the full poster. You can see poster. I ain't designing the poster. I got it from someone from Mayweather's gym. One of the trainers sent it to me in my inbox. You know what I mean? So I'm like, you know me, I'm gonna jump on that. I'm like, yo, what's up? I'm jumping it straight away. Okay, let me just put this up. I jumped on it straight away. The poster's already been made. Pay-per-view, live in Saudi Arabia. Mayweather thing. Khabib. For real. Let me put this on the screen so you guys can see. So one sec. Put it on the screen. There you go. Go on the screen right there. There you go. Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm hearing. And as far as I'm concerned, hey, listen. In one of these fights, Mayweather's gonna come unstuck. I'll tell you that right now. He gonna come unstuck. I ain't made that poster. Someone made that poster. That's been sent, and that's gonna be going out. Obviously, I got the heads up on it, so I'm putting it out there, man. Saudi Arabia, Khabib versus Mayweather, Floyd Mayweather versus Khabib, pay-per-view. People gonna buy it, man. I'll buy it. And the thing is, you can bring the tariff of the price up. There's so much money can be made, and also they bring in American sports and Russian sports to Saudi Arabia. Because remember, they brought the WWE over. They had the other music events, so they're trying to like promote their country, you know, and trying to bring events to their country. Why not? Why not? Mayweather also, hey, what's his name? AJ. AJ's over there, not in Saudi Arabia. AJ's over. Is it Dubai or Saudi Arabia? AJ's over there fighting Ruiz, right? So that's what's happening, man. So we're in a different time, people, where basically the athletes are looking around look around the world and see where they get the most money and build up countries. Ali did it back in the days with George Foreman when they went to Zaire. Now it's the Congo. It's called the Congo, right? And they went over there and they got a career payday, and also helped with the economy in Zaire at the time, right? So it's the same thing in Saudi Arabia. They're going to another country. Mayweather's no longer an active boxer, but he can do these exhibitions. Ali did this when he fought Anuki, the Japanese guy, at the end of his career. He shouldn't have did it though. It was dangerous. Mayweather, see, Mayweather got away with two of them, right? Conor McGregor in America. He went to Japan and beat the Japanese kids because of flyweight. But this one here might be his undoing. This one here, the thing is, it doesn't matter whatever he does, he's still going to Hall of Fame, and he ain't gonna affect his. Let's say Mayweather did lose, right? It wouldn't affect his undefeated record anyway, because it's not a professional boxer. What's up, Bias? I got Mayweather beating Khabib, yeah, in the UFC, a boxer, yeah, yeah, of course, TBE. What's up? I heard you was over on. What was it? Whose channel you over there? Oh, it was your channel there over there. Was arguing about you guys, you was smoking and guys were arguing about something. Getting in on that, yeah. So I'm saying it ain't gonna affect Mayweather anyway. Is it Khabib? If Khabib does well, for his country, that's, you know what I mean. He's always a winner in his country. Khabib is his country like that. So Irish, I don't know if the Irish people are backing Conor no more. Maybe they're backing him. I'm not too sure. Conor's crazy. Maybe Americans like Conor McGregor, but in Ireland, man, the way he's been conducting himself, I don't think it's a shame, bro. It's scandal. Khabib's cool though. Khabib's cool in Cheshire. He's what's up. No, it's not going to be in the UFC, Tommy. It's going to be in a boxing. When Mayweather's the A side, there's no way he's going to be in the UFC. Dana White has the MMA fighters. Khabib's the hottest guy. The only second guy they could do is John Jones, and that would be yo John Jones. Imagine John Jones. If Mayweather said, "Yeah, I'll fight John Jones," yo, in a boxing match, yo, bro, people give John Jones a chance, bro. But maybe Khabib, they're both welterweights, right? So maybe 154, they come at a certain weight. Maybe it was like, yo, maybe they looked at him and said, yo, but the dad's gonna be involved. Maybe listen, I don't know. It'll be Khabib's first boxing. MMA guys, yeah, they can fight any discipline. They can fight. They're not the best at every discipline, but Khabib's grappling, that Russian wrestling, sambo, whatever it is, man, he's bad at it, bro. He's bad. He's good at that. But in standing up, standing up, nah. You know, Khabib, all he wants to do is crawl up your legs and snap your neck back, snap back. You know what I'm saying? That's all Khabib wants to do. Tie you up, tie up your legs, crawl up your waist, hold you down, and snap back your neck. Yeah, crack back your neck. Yo, he was trying to take Conor's head off, man, and then jump over the cage and try to beat up Conor's boys. Yo, Khabib is crazy, bro. He is crazy. I think Mayweather, even if Mayweather was to fight this guy is madly intense, bro. He is mad. But you think is he madly intense as some of the other Mexican Mayweather's fought in the past? That's interesting. Is he more intense than Castillo? Is he more intense than Marcos Madonna? Is he more intense than Canelo Alvarez? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but all these guys you got in common, they all fight for their country. They're all like big stars in their country, you know. So, in my opinion, it's just that's one of them things that, you know. What's going on here? Okay, there's that one. Yeah, that's the way I see it. You know, it's just it's coming to the day that we're in the day that Mayweather's seeing where he can get the most money in a fight that he can win, should win, and that's what's up. The next fight we're gonna talk about, because Bud Crawford called him out, is Bud Crawford. One second, let me bring that up on the screen right here. Bud Crawford called him out, right? Bud Crawford said, "Why not?" You know what I'm saying? If you're coming at right time, and I want a piece of that. That to me, oh yeah, Hamid. What's going on, Hamid?
Yeah, what's up?
Hamid,
What is it? What's up?
what's going on? What's going on? You tell me, Hamid, what's going on?
Nothing much, man. What are you saying? I
You
can't
tell me,
believe you're talking about this.
talking about, yeah, you're not even listening. You come over to criticize. Hamid, listen, Hamid, let me criticize Hamid. Hamid made me laugh.
No, no,
Hamid made
no.
me laugh.
No, I'm saying,
Hamid, let me,
I'm saying,
let
let
me
me,
get out.
can I just,
Let me get out of this first. Okay, listen. See the thing is, yeah,
if it's
I'm
Crawford
minding my
and
own
Mayweather,
business. I tell you how it came about, yeah. I'm minding my own business, Hamid. Now, someone from Las Vegas, yeah, one of the coaches, one of the coaches, he put the poster inside my inbox, right?
which
He put
one?
the
Which fight?
no, one of the coaches in the
No, but
Mayweather.
which fight are you talking about? Because on the thing
I'm talking
screen you
about,
got Crawford Mayweather.
yeah,
I don't know who you.
I'm just about to talk about that. So the Mayweather and Khabib fight, right? The poster's already done. I need to design that poster. That's properly designed poster.
Jesus.
That's a free poster coming up. But I got heads up on it, so that's why I got sent to me. I'm media, right? So one of the coaches in the Mayweather gym sent it to me, and I'm going with it. I'm rolling with it. I'm not gonna wait around and everyone else puts it out. I'm putting it out early first.
Someone
Now,
put it out before you, man. I seen it before on Twitter, man. That was from a Boxing Kingdom account. I swear to you, I'll show you on Twitter.
but I didn't get it sent from. That's not where I got that from.
No, but I'm just see. I seen it
Okay.
before you
All right.
posted it in the thing.
All right.
So
No worries.
when
The
you
thing
when
is, when I
I thought
posted,
you already seen
it,
it.
it got sent a couple of days ago, but I only posted it this yesterday. It got
I
sent a
thought
couple
that
of
was a
days.
fake poster. That's all. That's
All
what I
right,
was gonna say.
all right, cool. But I'm gonna go with it, yeah. And right, if it happens, fine. If it doesn't, it doesn't matter. Anyway,
No, you could talk. I'm just saying. Are you really interested in
what?
if it's a boxing match?
Yeah. I tell you what, Maybe was done. Maybe was Chris finished. Yeah, he's not. It's not
But
actually a
the other
boxer.
guy can't box. I
Yeah,
know.
I
I
know that.
know that.
I know that. I know that. But you see, the MMA fans, they're dumb in it. They'll buy it, bro. Because the people in Chechnya and Russia, they don't care about that shit. He's got a whole country. Mayweather works on the dumbness of other people. Of course not.
Yeah, but you,
God,
we're talking as hardcore fans. Like
who,
with McGregor, fair. Was McGregor fair?
Hamid, are you a
I'm saying
hardcore?
with McGregor, it's fair enough.
Hamid, are you a hardcore fan?
Hardcore boxing fan.
Hamid, are you a hardcore fan? Hamid, just stop lying to yourself. Yeah, stop it.
Yeah,
Yeah. Hamid, you're not hardcore. Hamid, you're not hardcore, bro. Any bullshit's going on.
maybe not now. Maybe I used to be used to.
Oh, exactly. See, exactly. So it's anything casual, bro. Most people start off with casual. I say I'm a casual, and I say because I watch boxing at 12 o'clock at night. Does that make me hardcore? Just I know.
No, I actually was a hardcore fan, but I just can't. I haven't got the energy to watch everything right now. Like if
Yeah.
I
So
don't, if I'm awake, I'll watch it. But
I didn't cover.
like the matchroom,
I tell you what, yeah, I didn't cover the KSI Logan Paul. I mean, I done it on my poll, but I didn't really cover the event as anything.
yeah, I didn't watch that. The
I,
whole card was.
it was. Listen, did it do good for boxing? Is boxing fans? They're not going to stay around. They KSI Logan Paul fans. You know what I mean? That's what they care for. And I hear Fight Hype are not getting access the same no more. They're complaining with Matchroom. They feel like they're getting pushed aside. Ben Thompson's come out and said that. And
Yo,
we're in a different.
yo, could,
Go ahead.
yo, I was gonna say, I'm just saying it's a UFC fight,
Yeah.
but
UFC fight.
what's
It's a boxing fight. It's not.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, yo, could you remove this racist from the chat, man? Look what he's typing in the chat.
Well, tell me.
I'm not even gonna say.
What's he saying? I just. What's that mean?
You don't get it, man. It's like a racist joke, but
Is it? Okay, I'll remove that. My bad. I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
you don't get what it means.
No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't know what it means. I'm not. I don't. You
That's
don't
it.
have to explain it. You can tell me later anyway.
I was just saying, man.
No, that's cool then. Yeah,
As you
that's
know,
cool.
the
Let's leave
first
it.
time I told
Yeah, go on,
you.
go on.
Anyways, I was
Yeah,
gonna
that's
say,
cool. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Yeah, go on. I'm listening. Go on.
I was just gonna say, man, it's not something I'm really that looking forward to. I mean, first time with McGregor, fair enough, but with what's his name, Habib can't box, man. McGregor, at least there was the element of something interesting to build up. Habib barely knows how to speak English.
Hmm.
I don't know if like, don't get me wrong. Will I watch it if I'm awake or if it's during the day? I will, but it's not something I'm really looking forward to. Like, it's no different to the Japanese guy he fought, man. I don't know
Yeah,
if it's
no,
true
you're
though.
right. Yeah, Hamid, you're right. Hamid, you're 100% right. It's funny. People are, like shit's funny. Like people covered it. Mayweather beat that. Mayweather's gonna beat the shit out of Khabib. Beat the shit out of Khabib. But that's what. But people forbid. Listen, Mayweather's doing stuff. Yeah, that Tyson Fury's doing. But Tyson Fury's being thing like no one. Why is people? Let me do double standard, right? Tyson Fury goes to WWE and doing bullshit. Why? Did anyone going in on Tyson Fury? No. So why are we getting in on Mayweather? Like everyone's trying to get money. They're trying to get money where they can. You know what I mean? Happy.
Yeah,
But
people
like,
are going on Tyson Fury. I've seen people, a lot of people hating on Tyson
I
Fury,
never seen
but
no video. I never seen no video.
I've seen a big LDBC YouTube channel saying he's a clown and all this shit. But I was gonna say, no one is really posting shit like that on Twitter. You got guys saying breaking news, he's coming out to retirement, this and that. Like, fair enough. Like I said, I don't really care. But with Fury, we know it's a circus. With this, people are gonna actually take it seriously. When this is probably worse. At least with the WWE, we know what we're getting. With this, people will probably get conned. But I don't know. It depends. If it's a boxing match, then that's a joke.
A boxing match. It was a boxing match. People pay money like
If
this.
it's a
Like,
UFC fight, then maybe that'll be interesting.
no. No way that's a UFC fight, bro. If it's a UFC fight, people will turn up, bro. If it's a
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
you know it's gonna be a UFC fight, bro. It's gonna be a boxing with Kenny Bayless gonna be the referee in Vegas. It's all gonna be a beautiful setup. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. All right, so I was just moving on to Crawford, right? So Crawford, as you say, Mayweather's coming out. He said, "Yeah, why not me?" You know what I'm saying? So Crawford, oh, what's up, D stars? Floyd is not fighting someone uh,
That's what I was gonna say. With a
with
pulse in.
okay, yeah.
The Crawford fight's not happening.
It's just that he's not. He's not. Listen, the thing about this, right? You guys, we can go on all like this. These guys, if you want to jump on, I'll give you a link. You can jump in, right? Like we can go in and Mayer was fighting on people's ignorance. That's what Mayer has been doing most of his career. He fights on people's ignorance. We, you, me, and the rest of the guys, we're wise to what he's doing. But the people who are who are blinded, right? Who are diehard Khabib fights, diehard McGregor fans, diehard Canelo fans, and whoever the Pacquiao fans. You think you know you can't have a rational conversation with these people. You know you can't have a rational boxing conversation. If you say anything negative about Pacquiao, say anything negative about Canelo, say anything negative about Khabib, they'll try and kill you. Literally try and kill you. So Mayweather is playing on people's ignorance. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're getting here, right? He's playing on Khabib's fan ignorance, and Dana's gonna profit from it. Mayweather's gonna and Khabib's gonna get his career high payday if it was to go down. Let's talk about Crawford. Crawford said if Mayweather's coming back, he'd love to fight him. Who do you reckon? Do you reckon chances of Crawford fight Mayweather? That would be a dream match. But people vote.
I think
Go ahead.
I think a 0% chance, a 1% chance. He's not fighting Crawford. If he does, that's a proper boxing fight. Then yeah, I'm interested. Even though I think that's unfair, because Mayweather's like 42 and
Okay.
way past his best. But he's still, if he comes back right now, he's still a top welterweight. He's arguably probably the best welterweight. The only guys I probably picked to beat him right now are probably Spencer, maybe Crawford. Crawford and Spencer, though. But I was gonna say,
Go ahead.
but if he's making announcements, I'm coming out to retirement, then guys at Crawford got a right to call him out.
Yeah, 100%. But listen to this, right? Um, if Lennox Lewis was to fight right now, come out of time, I'd watch it. If Vander Holyfield come out of time, I'd watch it. You know why I watch these stuff? Because these guys, yeah, they used to fight. Yeah, they're not who they were before, but bro, that's out of interest. I want to see what happens, right?
Yeah, against a boxer.
I
Yeah,
know they're not their prime, right? I know they're not prime yet, but it's like Nigel Benn was gonna fight the other day. I said I'll watch it. I'll watch it. Right? People's like, why are you gonna watch that for? Bro, that's all they know how to make a living. Now they might get hurt, but that's how they choose. I credit people how they want to choose to live their life, not letting other people dictate and tell them what they can and can't do in their life. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you want to watch it, fine. If you don't want to watch it, turn it off. But what I'm saying is this:
that's
I'm
true.
not gonna penalize people for their age or when they want to get in there. Now, I know you should. Now, when they get their ass whipped, well, you know you're too old. You shouldn't have got in there. Yeah, we know that. But if they come back and do something like what George Foreman did against Mora and other people, Mayweather goes in there. Mayweather goes in there at his age right now, beats Crawford and disappears. Because Pacquiao's on the verge, yeah, of calling Errol Spencer. And in my opinion, Pacquiao will beat Errol Spencer they face now, right?
You reckon?
You know what I'm saying? But it's timing. if Mayweather comes out of retirement, got and fights Crawford and beats him, then what's that saying about Mayweather? You see what I'm saying? So it goes both ways, Hamid. You know what I mean? You say, oh, this is terrible, this, that, the other, but they still have a chance of losing and losing bad. Now, Khabib could knock out Mayweather, bro. Yeah, I mean, even though Khabib's awful, whatever, he can still knock out Mayweather. Mayweather might underestimate. That guy got power like a bear. You remember he used to wrestle a bear? That kid's got powerful, you know. He's quite powerful. If he lands one of them punches, I'm sure he punches harder than Conor McGregor. If he lands one of them mitts on Mayweather's face, Mayweather's gonna say, "Yo, what the heck, bro?" But that's just my opinion. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, well, that's fair enough. No, I can't disagree with anything you said. Apart from he could, I mean, I think that's a subjective thing to say. He could, maybe, yeah, but I don't know. If you got a 10-year-old kid in the ring with Mayweather, he could probably have a chance as well. It depends. The probability is probably unlikely, but it depends. I mean, if he could land a shot and if he could do it with boxing gloves on, I mean, it's possible. Anything is possible, but it's unlikely. If it's one of those exhibition fights, then I mean, it may be different. Maybe slightly different. I don't know about the rules if they're the same. I can't remember, but I was gonna say there's nothing wrong with that. If you want to watch something, and if other people don't, then it's. I was gonna say with Ben and people coming like out to 25-year retirements.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a bit extreme, but I still probably would have watched that. That was just because it was a bit freakish. But at the same time, I don't think this is that far out. If Mayweather was to fight Crawford, although I don't know if I want to see another one of those circus fights right now. The Japanese guy I watched it.
But people paid for the Tyson Fury and the thingy fight, bro. The bro Strongman. That fight was.
I didn't watch that.
I watched it.
I didn't watch that. I didn't even know what day it was.
It's awful. It's actually terrible. Tyson Fury got a beating actually. The guy actually busted him up a bit. And surprisingly, he mashed up his back. The way he slammed Tyson Fury a couple of times, it was a disqualification. So I don't know what the point was, right? But it was stupid, right? It was real stupid for real. They try to make it seem like it's a proper match. It was a work. Yeah, that's the term they use in wrestling. It wasn't a proper thing. It was stupid. It was actually very stupid. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna drop off. I was gonna drop off in a minute. What were you gonna say?
No, I was just saying. Any other? What's your take on the Wilder fight yesterday?
It's gonna take a long time to talk about that. I'll just say it was a good knockout. I don't think it was a good fight. I don't think it was. That should not have been on pay-per-view. It was a very bad undercard. But Wilder is Wilder. He's effective when he lands that right hand. He can knock guys out. But I would like to see him maybe fight in a unification. He's had over 40 fights. I would like to see him go back to the level. He's going to fight Fury and then stay on that level. So go back to that type of guy. I know you can't blame him because Fury, whatever, signed with ESPN. But once he agrees to sign to fight Fury in the rematch, and assuming he wins or is another draw, then I would like him to stay on that level or fight Dillian White. I don't want to see him fight the guys he's already beat like Ortiz. I think this was a one-off, fair enough. At the moment, he didn't have many other guys to fight, but I would like to see him fight guys like Fury, the Joshua Ruiz, and White. I personally think the only guy maybe that could knock him out is Joshua, although I think Joshua could get knocked out himself in a couple of rounds. But personally, I think the only guy that could beat him is probably Tyson Fury, if I'm being realistic. I think he's the only guy in the top 10 who could switch on for 12 rounds. Everyone else, I think, probably get knocked out. Even Fury, he might get knocked out in the rematch.
What are you thinking about AJ's landing in, where they flying in? Is it Saudi Arabia as well?
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Yeah, AJ's there already. AJ's landed. It's Saudi Arabia he's fighting, right? Yeah, he's landed. What's your take on that, bro? Like, you know what I mean? Have you changed your opinion on where AJ's what's happening in that fight, the result? What's going on there? Hamid's on mute, you know. I guess he's got things to do. All right, let me just carry on. All right, so you guys in the chat, D-Star, Floyd is not fighting. Someone would have thought, okay. Listen, what's his name, boy? To be honest. Okay. Mike Sanders, we're seeing it. We'll see what happens, you know. We'll see what happens. Dana White and Floyd are linking up to do cross promotions, and they've done it again with Mayweather promotion and stuff like that. I think if Mayweather looks just like, yo, bro, like, I can still make that money if KSI, Logan Paul done their thing, and the zone. And also, I think the I think it's more to do with Showtime as well. Because Mayweather worked well with Showtime, right? So Showtime is like, we want numbers again. We need to get that boxing numbers again. Mayweather's like, okay, let's see what we can do. Sit down with Dana White. Who you got over there, Dana? I got Khabib. Khabib would be the best one. He beat Conor. We can do that one. And Mayweather's like, oh yeah, I think we can do that. I think we can do that. I think we can sell that. And I think that's more or less what's happened. Showtime's been knocked out the race. They haven't been relevant for a minute, and I think they will do big numbers in that cross promotion. I feel Mayweather's still the man, and he will continue to be the man until he's old, boy. But every time you stepping through them ropes, man, there's a chance you losing, bro. Like the last time he fat, he'll wait, but he'll train for this fight. He'll train for this fight, or maybe he won't. I don't know. Maybe this looks at Khabib like Khabib's a serious guy, though, man. Mayweather. I don't know, man. We have to find out. We have to find out. This is one of the things there. But initially, this is the anyway. Crawford called Mayweather out. Whether Mayweather will fight Crawford is another thing. Would I like to see it? Why not? But to cross to pass the torch, I don't think Mayweather would do it. He's a Bob Arum fighter. Mayweather don't really get along with Bob Arum, so unlikely, most unlikely that to happen unless Crawford was to leave and go to another promotion. Hamid, see you later, Hamid. Thanks for coming over. And so that's more or less where I stand like that. You know what I mean? That's where I stand. The Khabib fight is yeah. I feel like that's the next step, man. Mayweather can do it, bro. In Saudi Arabia, they getting all the fights over there. They're getting all the fights in Saudi Arabia recently, man. Khabib, boy. Khabib, I got man. Yeah. You said in January? That's what it said. January 2. That's what it says over here. Look. If it happens, at least I covered it. That's all I'm saying. At least I covered it. Whether this is a fake poster, this is a good fake poster, I'll tell you that. It's a good fake poster, whoever designed it, man. They put a lot of work into this poster here to be fake. Like I said, I'm going to cover it, boy. I'm going to cover it. Mayweather's always news. He always does numbers. He's still boxing royalty. Anything he does, say. I thought he was jiving. You go on his Twitter, he says, Mayweather's come back in 2020. January is a bit too soon, though, man. Got to get Khabib. Unless he's training over the Christmas time. It's a bit too soon for January, though. Maybe late January that fight will happen, but I don't know. We'll find out. Other than that, congratulations to Deontay Wilder. The fight. He did what most people thought he would do. Unlike in the first fight, he wasn't too sure. Knocking out Luis Ortiz. I think Luis Ortiz, boy, he needs to stop with Wilder. Hits too hard, man. That guy hits he is way too hard. But I've been saying against elite opponents. Against elite opponents, you'd have to say Fury was probably an elite opponent. Mayweather's knocked him down twice. Ortiz, Fury knocked down a couple of times in his pro career, but the way Wilder knocked him down was something, right? And then he knocked down Stavern, never been knocked down in his career, I think, or knocked down before. Finn got hold of him before what's his name? Before Wilder knocked him out, and it was a similar same kind of knockout. Stavern, Ortiz, they felt the same way, back on their legs, man. It's horrible. You know what I mean? He didn't know where he was when he got up. He was like, whoa, where was I? He didn't know what day it was, what time it was. The referee said it's over. Yo, what's up? What's up, lost one? They're fighting. Yeah, they boxing, yeah. They're going to be boxing. Mayweather ain't going to do no octagon, bro. That's the first thing people say. You're going to be octagon? Yeah, ain't going to go octagon. It's going to be in a boxing. Yeah, Mayweather don't do that. Like, you fighting me, my rules, I'm the A side, like Oscar De La Hoya did to Mayweather. Mayweather's been doing it to everybody, bro. It's like you go fight me with my gloves, you go fight me in my ring with my referee, you go fight under my rules, and then you gonna get paid. You gonna be. So the thing is, how can you turn it down if you're fighting? Like, yo, he ain't as good as he used to be before. He ain't fought for a couple of years. You know what I mean? I've been active. Khabib might feel I'm younger, I'm stronger. You know what I'm saying? And that's all true. That's all true. You know what I mean? Like, they got this old saying in boxing or basketball, whatever it is, I can old man you. So you fight at your pace. You know what I'm saying? So will Mayweather walk down Khabib? I know Khabib can hit, bro. He can hit. But when people say Conor McGregor can hit, he can hit for a bit. How long can he maintain his power? Khabib's just gonna come up there with a friend, hands all over. And in my opinion, it could be formidable, man. We could see Mayweather getting a Roy Jones like Tarver. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that was crazy, right? Tarver knocking out Roy Jones. It's been a couple of years since McGregor exactly lost one, man. It's been a couple of years. So I'm saying, so people think, yo, and Khabib will get his highest payday. Um, he bringing all of his countrymen gonna pay for the pay per view. Saudi Arabia gonna pay for the pay per view. People in England gonna pay for the pay per view. They gonna do a world tour, media tour. So they're gonna go to London. They're gonna do New York. They're gonna go all to the major capitals. You know what I mean? Vegas, wherever. They're gonna promote everywhere. Then they might even go Chechnya in Russia. They could do that. They could go over there. I can see maybe going to Russia to promote it with Khabib. You know what I'm saying? Sit down, do a press conference over there, and then the final press conference will be in Saudi Arabia, and then after that, they get ready for the fight. And then, listen, it will carry traction because Mayweather is still the number one boxing athlete in the world. If he's coming out of retirement for this one big payday, another big payday, how much do we feel he gonna get? I reckon he got 500 million. So that's what they said for the Conor McGregor. Conor reported 100 million. So how much he gonna get for this? He gonna get 1,000. He gonna get 1,000 million, 1 million. Yeah, probably something like that. 800 million, something like that. He gonna get more though. I can't remember if McGregor was if McGregor was McGregor got 100 million. That's the report. He probably paid us like 40 to tax. And after the court cases, the bullshit he did, yeah, he took that money, invested it into that drink he got, proper 12 or whatever he called it, the alcohol beverage. You know what I mean? And he tried to, you know what I'm saying? That's in bars. It's a good idea because Irish and Irish people love to drink. You know what I mean? Apparently the drink's pretty nice. I haven't tasted it. Proper 12, I think it's 11. Talk to Unrivaled, who's got a bottle, but a lot of people have got that bottle. You know what I mean? So it's pretty catchy. You know what I mean? Imagine that you're just a millionaire selling bottles of drink. Imagine that people buy your bottles of drink. You know what I mean? Be popular. That's a real good marketing scheme. Getting alcohol and putting your name on it. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I don't know why some people with athletes when they're on top, they don't think of that. Like what's his name? Mike Tyson on top. I think he helped sell Nintendo. What? Nintendo gave him some money, and Mike Tyson, Nintendo, right? But you could have sold your own T-shirts, your own socks, hats, and stuff like that with your logo and send it around the world. People would have bought it, man. I don't understand. People, there's more money in merchandise than there is in anything you can do. Like people think that assets when you see on TV, but merchandise, you know how you sell merchandise? There's royalties in merchandise, so you get a paycheck every month. You get you get a paycheck every month, like George Foreman Grill. You get a paycheck every month, man. Like they pay you to sell the grill, and then every grill, like, cause your name's on it, you get royalty checks, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do nothing, and then that check comes in, you pay your bill, you pay your utility bills. You know what I'm saying? Use that. You can just chill in your house, man. Go on holiday. You know what I'm saying? Just sit back and just, the money, pay your taxes, and you good. And that's what it comes down to. Crazy, yo, Mayor was doing. He is maximizing his worth 100%. And I feel all athletes, when they was on top, they never did it. They were caught up in the bullshit. Mayweather, Mike Tyson, he caught up in the bullshit, caught up in his feelings about stuff. Man, Mayweather has kept it on board. Firstly, he associated himself with million-dollar people, millionaires like Warren Buffett and all these people. When you're around these people, smart Al Heyman kind of people, bro, how to keep their wealth and stay out of attention and just maximize their wealth for their family and all that. That's what you do, man. That's what you do. Anyone should take tips like that. Now, the only thing is in this situation, he's putting his health in risk. Khabib ain't got nothing to lose. He has nothing to lose in this fight. You know what I mean? He got everything to gain. Did Conor McGregor get Conor McGregor? The thing is, yeah, Conor McGregor in that fight, I think the UFC took a blow, in my opinion, because Dana White was marketing a lot of UFC fighters on being better than boxing. He was, right? Austin GT, man, I'm tired of McGregor. I'm tired of Mayweather getting a pass, jumping in and out of sports. Yeah, they can do what he wants, money grabbing. Yeah, that's what it's up. Fight, want to become back. Yeah, he should fight younger. He don't need to fight no one. Yeah, Terrence Crawford fight. I'd love to see that, but that ain't gonna happen. Tyson has action figures. Yeah, he had action figures. He had action figures. Yeah, if he had action figures, they weren't sold in the UK. They weren't sold in the UK. They need to be sold because I know WWE. Man got it. Merchandise, cartoons, merchandise sells. Sell it to the younger people. Young people buy that stuff, right? Even phone covers with your name on it. Phone covers. Everyone buys phone covers, right? Um, you know, there's little things that people buy every day that the sells. You know what I'm saying? There's people every day goes in there, like like why Michael Jordan made himself his merchandise trainers, right? Michael Air Jordan. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we Nike Air Jordan. It's like just went together. They still sell now. Michael Jordan trainers still one of the number selling right now. You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing is that when you're on the top of your sport, you have to find yourself with these merchandise people who can maximize your profit, make sure that you're gonna get paid. I remember Shaq got paid for Reebok, right? He's one of these trainers. He got so much money for you. He said, I think it was like 100 mil. He ain't even touched the 100 mil. Still in the bank. This building interest. He never even touched that money. Just left it there because he was getting money from his NBA deal and other things. Shaq just got that money in his account. I don't know how much it is. Then that was back in the 90s when he got that money. You see what I'm saying? And he just and now he works on TNT. Just gets a check and does. He actually is a cop. When you listen, money. Hey, listen, being smart and understanding your money will take you where. McGregor done well, but his brand is took a blow when he hit that guy in the pub from the back end. People are messing with that, and he yet still has not fought since. Um, and when he got in the ring, Khabib was the man to tear his head off. So Khabib is the next guy for Mayweather to try and beat. If Mayweather gets punched up, bro, then the UFC can say, "Yo, look what we did to a boxer, one of the best boxers." And this Khabib, this is what it is. This is a propaganda at its best. You know what I mean? Mayweather, the best boxer ever versus the best UFC fighter. They'll sell this shit ever. The man, and they'll sell it the man who killed the man who teared off Conor McGregor's head. You know what I mean? They'll sell it the man who battles bears. Slow money, yeah, anyway, yeah. Slow money. Hey, listen, it's all about revenue. Look, man, even be on YouTube, right? You guys watching me right now, all right? You people get paid from YouTube. Everything you do in life, yeah. And I think this is America. YouTube is American, right? It's all about capitalism, yeah. There's ways you can just earn money. Don't have to if people come out and do 9 to 5 and you're there. You don't have to these days. Younger people have worked it out. They've got it. They got it. They don't have to do what their parents did. They can go on their computers and do madness, make a viral video and get paid and just sit there and watch that shit go up. You know what I mean? KSI and Logan Paul, but more KSI than Logan Paul because Logan Paul was on Disney when he was younger, right? So he's always had a bit of money. His parents seem like they were well off. But KSI, not so much. Gamer, just talking crazy, just on games, just doing live streaming, gaming, talking. People like watching them, and he just accumulated until he's one of the most powerful guys on YouTube. And all these people, yeah, they don't like him, but they can't do nothing about it when they see the numbers. When you see 5 million people watching the man, what can you do? That's power right there. 5 million people tuning around the world to watch this guy and Logan Paul. Now, Logan Paul was too pampered, and he was too pampered. You know, what I mean, he talked that to you, but when it came down to it, I listen. He knocked out KSI. But what I'm saying is this: these dudes here, like they built their brand out of nothing into something, and Mayweather's just trying to do that as well. In this day and age, social media, he's still relevant. He's still relevant. He's getting more money now outside boxing than he got inside boxing. How much did he get? He got from Manny. Let's think about this, right? Manny Pacquiao fight with Floyd Mayweather was reportedly maybe 100 mil. And Pacquiao got 60 mil, right? 60 mil Mayweather got reportedly 100. With Conor McGregor, Mayweather reportedly got 500 mil. 500 mil. Conor McGregor got more than Manny Pacquiao. How that work out? So how much you think he gonna get with this Dubai with Saudi Arabia with all the Arabs in another country? You see what I'm saying? So he getting more money outside boxing than he got inside boxing. So hey, listen, we love boxing, but people are taking their brand or whatever it is around into different avenues and see where the money's and maximizing their money. Everyone's doing it. I think why not? Why not? You know what I mean? You have to do Do we like it? No, but listen, I still watch it. It's not like, you can watch Mayweather's old archive, and he's cool though. Mayweather's cool. I'll tell you how cool he is, right? He bought his library from HBO and he sold it to Showtime, right? And but with the rights of Showtime, Mayweather allows people to upload his footage. So if you see any Mayweather footage, you could upload it on your channel, and he won't even charge you. That's how much Mayweather has got, like the shares, the wealth. So if you're uploading a video talking negative or positive about him, you're fine. Like real talk, you could upload his footage. Like I see people upload the old episodes of 24/7 HBO on their channel, and YouTube still have it up because Mayweather is not looking to strike no one H because he owns the footage. You know what I'm saying? It's called perpetuity. So he controls it. If he wanted to, he could just strike everyone who's ever done. He's not like that. He wants everyone to talk about him and keep him relevant. Um, and if you want to make money off him, then fine. I think that's cool. That's quite admirable. So, my man GTI, boy, like people upset with me for this, that, the other about you doing, but listen, quite when like Tyson Fury is doing the same thing and no one's blowing up on him. They ain't blowing up on him like they blow up on Mayweather. Tyson Fury gone to WWE and been in the wrestling. Mayweather went to wrestling as well. He's been there. Got if anything, Tyson Fury is copying Mayweather. He gone wrestling. He gone to wrestling. Next you know, he go Tyson Fury talk about UFC. So where he get these ideas from? He got it from Mayweather. He gonna fight one of them UFC dudes, man. He gonna fight who the UFC heavyweight. He gonna fight what's that guy's name? The heavyweight champion, still feature, whatever his name, still feature. In a boxing match. That's what's up. Fight the heavyweight champion of the UFC in a boxing match. You know what I mean? He ain't gonna fight. Do not fight that guy. And if you, the thing about Mayweather could fight the Big Show in a wrestling match because it's predetermined, right? You know who's gonna win. So could Tyson Fury, right, against Braun Strowman. But it's predetermined. Make sure they stick to the rules and they don't try to hurt me. Fine, right? So everyone knows what it is. You just get paid. But in the UFC, there's no way no boxer. James Toney he shouldn't have did that, right? But Holly Holmes, she's what you call a true mixed artist. The way she beat Ronda Rousey, like the way she beat Ronda Rousey, my God, that shit just echoed around the world. They knew she, and they were basing female box. They thought she was weak. They thought she wasn't all that. I mean, she forever will go down in history of that week where she beat Ronda Rousey for sure. Um, and Dana White was marketing on the UFC fighters are better than boxers. That was his whole gimmick, and he still ain't learned his lesson. He don't mind selling these guys down the river. He ain't too smart either. He ain't too smart either because when your brand was at its zenith, at its peak, that's what people say. Zenith is even higher than peak, right? You put your number one guy in there with a boxer that you thought was over the hill. You sold him down the river. McGregor didn't need to fight Mayweather. He didn't need to fight. He could have. McGregor could have kept on appreciating and kept on building his brand against there. Maybe some of UFC would have beat him. Maybe one of them guys would have beat him. But you took him out of the sport. You put him into another company, and you have him beat, and it makes all them MMA guys look weak. They made them all look weak, and everyone knows that boxing is standalone the best sport in the world. That's what it did because they kept, and it was all these UFC fanboys saying how Ronda Rousey could knock out Mayweather, and it was going on. Then they were talking about all the Pacquiao fans are going on, and now Khabib fans are they gonna be so naive to talk the shit about Mayweather? I bet they go have more respect. I think Khabib will have more respect. But the thing is, Khabib was like, "Yo, I'll try. If this is the thing, Khabib doesn't, and nothing as well. Dana White doesn't like Khabib. Let's get it out. Let's put that out right there. He doesn't like Khabib. After he beat Conor McGregor, he's pissed off. You know what I mean? He ain't trying to promote no Russian, but he don't mind selling him down the road to Mayweather. And Mayweather's like, okay, I'll fight him. So that's how that fight going on. But don't be surprised if Khabib pulls it off though. So that fight slated to happen in January 2020. We can find out. And other than that, congratulations to Deontay Wilder. We're gonna eagerly watch. See if Anthony Joshua can get back his belt over here in the UK. Obviously, we want Anthony Joshua to retain his belt, to get back his belt, to become a two-time heavyweight champion of the world, and hopefully the Wilder fight could happen. But if he doesn't, Angry Ruiz Wilder, it's cool. All them other guys waiting for their shot. They need to chill. Let's get this unification thing going on. Let's get one champion, one name, and we can move on. That's what boxing should be about. We always want one champion. Mayweather could do what? If Mayweather loses Khabib, so what? You know what I mean? His boxing record is still intact, still lost. You know what I'm saying? It's the actually, you know what? He's fighting Khabib in. Would it be considered an exhibition or would it be considered a proper boxing match? I wonder. I probably for Khabib to fight to get his license. Um, if Mayweather was smart, he better put it as an exhibition. I'll tell you that for now, because Khabib beats him, he'll put a notch on his record. So we'll see how that plays out. You know what I'm saying? So we'll have to find out. So anyway, I was putting it out. So Mayweather Khabib in January 2020. Congratulations to Deontay Wilder, and congratulations to all you guys in the chat. I'm EJ Boxing Live. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Press that like button. And I'm out of here, man. I'm going to play you out with my intro. Peace. Yo, in the chat, give me a hell yeah. You feel like you can whoop something in that. Give me a hell yeah. Hey, that don't mean shit. You got to go out there and do it. Fuck this shit. Oh, shit.